I'm not gonna lie, it's been a pretty shitty day so far. I was actually kind of thinking about this. I was like, if I'm gonna do a daily vlogmas, a day like this was bound to happen, and I wasn't gonna feel comfortable about like recording what I want to record, or like, you know, just feel like I'm in a good state of mind to like really want to do anything, you know. But I'm just like really stressed and anxious about a lot of things, some behind the scenes things, and you know, just like life in general, just like life happens. And I'm just gonna kind of keep that private to myself, just because I want to keep my boundaries on here, but also just like, I feel like what's interesting for me across my platforms is that I know I'm known for like being this like bubbly, colorful, bright, you know, queen, like little ray of sunshine, which I think, to be fair, is true. But I think on the other side of that, it's like there's always like a lot going on. And I kind of like have a thought piece on like, or I don't know if thought piece is like the right word for this, but I just have a few thoughts on that about joy, and I was just talking about it with one of my friends, and as I was chatting with her about it, I was like, oh shoot, I should probably like record this, because I feel like it's hard for me to like really delve into my variety of emotions. Like I tend to just like plow through whatever I'm feeling and just like accomplish what I already accomplished. But me and her both recognize that that's like that it's like one of the symptoms of like capitalism, that like forces you to like plow through whatever you're feeling or whatever needs you have to like get things done at the end of the day, which is not true. And I'm trying my best to be as anti-capitalist as possible, and a part of that is acknowledging like the full array of emotions that comes with joy, and that I feel like my version of, or like, and what I perceive to be as joy is more complex than what people think. But yeah, I feel like with joy, it actually like, I feel like it's really represented, because I feel like a lot of people, when they view joy, they think of like those drawings where like the sun is like in the corner and it's like this flat piece of paper that's like been crammed in, and it's seen as like a bandage, like a one-dimensional bandage. But I actually think that like joy is way more multifaceted, and it's actually like one of the more difficult emotions to like to have and to hold on to, because there's just so many reasons and things that like you could just focus on that are like so soul crushing, having existential crisis. And I mean, I feel like you could see like in this generation, like within Gen Z, like all of us are like talking about climate anxiety and existential crises, many reasons that we feel that way. And I feel like for me, specifically being like a woman of color, a black woman of color, I feel like it's my own, like having joy is like my only act of resistance to be able to get through life. And I feel like I've heard people say that a lot, where it's like joy is an act of resistance, but I truly believe like I wouldn't have like the, I don't know if power is the right word, but I wouldn't have like the power to be able to get through each day if I wasn't able to hold on to joy, or seeing the beautiful things in life, or basically have hope. And I know even like I got into a little tussle with people on the internet about this, who were like saying that it's stupid that I do this, but I'm like, I realistically don't think anybody can like enjoy or get through life without it. But I feel like on the other end of that, like it becomes a little bit more complex, where there are a lot of different things I'm holding simultaneously with it, and it's not just like a one facet emotion. Like there's the anxiety attacks and the crying and the questioning of life, and holding so much space for grief and anger and all those things as well. But I think joy is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than like those other emotions as well. But yeah, I think I have a lot of other thoughts and feelings about all of that, but I think I'll just leave y'all with that for today, and to let you know that like you're not alone in that, which I feel like I've heard time and time again, and then when I hear people say that, I'm like, you know, kind of like, okay, we get it, like everyone goes through stuff. But Everyone does go through stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and both figuratively and literally get out of this funk I'm in. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.